We're gonna say screw it. We're just gonna ult. Hey, I think that actually said negative damage. Sweet. Awesome. Negative damage. I think that's a -1 somehow. I didn't think that was a thing. All right. How was that negative damage? What the crap is that? How's it going, everybody? This is Seer here. We are in our round 2 matchup for Cosmic Crucible U32, and we're going against Chat, which is actually 0, and the game has been buggy as all get out right now. I did about 6 reboots. I finally did a Blitz battle, Blitz sim. I'm kind of on a time crunch, which is why I want to try to get my Cosmic Crucible done and test out these new raids. As you see, the loading is taking forever. Let's see if we can actually see what Chat's or Zero's TCP is, or if it decides to crash. Hey, there we go. So they are 157 million TCP. He threw some crazy things on defense. He said he just threw it there, but I think it's bait because it kind of makes sense for what's going on. So stage 1, we have Illuminati. We have Thanos Endgame as a striker. So they're going to end up having the 5 Death Proofs, the Safeguard. We have a Guardian in here giving offense up on spawn. Fortifiers, that way they're going to end up being a pre-taunt in here. So we're going to try and do like a Starjammer Medusa again. I'm probably going to accidentally push Thanos Endgame, but I want to see if I can actually kill him. Or just try to take out the rest, then go towards Thanos. We'll see what I end up doing on there. But Starjammers did like 1 damage, 33 damage, 93 damage on Lilandra's ultimate. Check out my last video, that was hilarious. Stage 2, we have a Gladiator. We have a Leader giving 50% extra HP to the villains. Super Scroll gives 25% extra HP. So that's 75% plus another 20% for the room. Gladiator's going to have like 95% extra HP on here. It's beefy as all get out. We have an Agatha and Morgan in here as well, so pretty crazy. This is the Toxic room. Anytime somebody takes a turn, they take 15% max damage. That's not healable. And then stage 3, we have Odin, Null, we have Cap Sam, and we have the Phoenix Force. Cap Sam is a protector, so Omega Red is not going to get the extra speed. That's going to slow the team down quite a bit, making the you going in, you're going to have to deal with the negative 5,000% focus, 50% damage a lot longer. So this is pretty interesting stuff. I like it. Zero's a really good Crucible player. As you see, as far as his defense goes, he has quite a bit on offense as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this one done. All right, we're going to start off with stage 3. Now, I know Nola's in here. That's going to stop the empowerment from APOC and Mephisto. They're still going to end up doing work, I think. We have Old Man Logan to stop the charges coming from Odin. We have Black Knight and Echo is in here to stop the assist mechanics in here. I'm not sure how this is going to do, but I'm actually kind of curious about this. So we're going to see what ends up happening. I think do I want to switch Old Man Logan to a skirmisher so we can get the APOC Mephisto triple taps going? Let's try it. And yeah, let's go in. Okay, so Old Man Logan stops the charges from Odin. We have Black Knight in here. All right, so let's go ahead and basic into Cap Sam. There's the triple tap going in. There goes Echo. She just got yeeted. What the hell happened there? Omega Red, his passive jacked her up. All right, so basic again. All right, let's go ahead and special into Omega Red, or Null can't be stunned. Can Omega Red be? I think he can't because of the unspawn in Crucible. No trauma, I know that. Is it Phoenix then? Because I thought there was something with a stun for the T4. Yep, cannot be stunned. So I can't stun anybody. I don't want to speed up Odin, so we just want to get damage out there. Let's try to get damage in Omega Red. And negative 50% damage. All right, there goes Null. Black Knight is getting jacked up. All right, so there's the special. Still got the charges. Who else has charges on that team? Who else has charges on that freaking team? Oh man, Logan took a turn, so he got charges. Okay. Alright, so let's try a different team on here. Yeah, so we'll try this one out then. On the bright side, the game didn't crash. That's fantastic. New Wars should one-shot it. Sure, man. Alright, so we'll try this one. We have Black Knight, APOC, Phoenix Force, Mephisto. Let's try to swap around these two characters. Because there's no Illuminati in here, so we don't have to worry about the positioning portion. Yeah, we'll just see what happens on this one. She died before she even did anything. Echo would have been useless. Omega Red was just draining her. She got like 2 shot from the passive. Alright, so basic into Cap Sam. Let's go ahead. Yeah, that damage. How did he take that much freaking damage? That's stupid. Basic again. Alright, let's go ahead. How's it max health? He doesn't do the max health. What the hell is going on in here? Let's ult. Alright, let's go ahead. Ability block. Null. Resisted, of course, because I went first. Null taking a turn. Now we can start doing something. Alright, there's the special. Battlefield effect is out. This is a mess. Alright, so there goes my Black Knight. There goes Mephisto getting yeeted. Alright, so Phoenix killed off. That's good. Move that. There she goes. Alright, special here. He's back. Alright, so that's not going to work either. Alright, since we have 6 attacks, let's try this one attempt number 3. I'm not confident in this one. The issue being is Null was giving the darkness to Mephisto. He was then hitting APOC in there, reducing the max health. So that's what's going on. I didn't think he did darkness on spawn, which still trying to figure out new kits and everything. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully I'm slow enough. That's the main concern I'm looking at. So let's see. Maybe sack once. I don't know if that would even do anything. I have 6 attempts. I'm just gonna throw everything at the wall. Alright, so we still go first. This isn't going to end up stripping. We're gonna do a basic here. Alright, so now Null goes. We got the darkness out there. There's the battlefield effect. Luckily, it's the darkness and not Odin's battlefield effect, as Omega Red Phoenix Force just rips through my entire team. Alright, there's Cap Sam going. And that's a permakill from Null. This is a failed attack. Alright. Alright, we're going to shift gears over to stage 1. I need to use my Starjammers anyways. I'm just going to use Starjammers with Medusa like I did yesterday in here. That way I'll be able to kind of see what I have left to play with in the other rooms. So yeah, let's go in and see how this goes. Alright, so we have Black Panther Shuri popping off. That's fine. We got the pre-time there with Guardian. And Thanos Endgame doesn't have his Death Proofs on there. And there goes my Medusa, which is fine. Man, Starjammers are so good right now. Alright. Let's go ahead and ult into Captain Britain here. Howard, let's go ahead and ult into Thanos, got the ability block on him. And we're gonna say screw it, we're just gonna ult. Hey, I think that actually said negative damage. Sweet. Awesome. Negative damage. I think that's a -1 somehow. I didn't think that was a thing. All right. How was that negative damage? What the crap is that? All right, Starjammers decided to do a -1 damage to Thanos endgame, so I'm just going to use him as a burn attack into this piece of crap. And let's see what happens here. Let's go. All right, so we're not going to be able to do anything. We're just going to basic into Cap. We're going to basic into Cap. All right, we're going to basic into Cap. All right, we can end up basicing into somebody. Let's go into Cap, because he can't heal that back up. Let's go ahead and ult here. Can't get Safeguard because of the Omega Red. Alright, so there's the ultimate from Null. We got a special. Took the positive effects ability block on the Landra pool. Alright, so there's an ult from Cap. And there goes Gladiator. Alright, now we could end up doing something. Let's go ahead and ult into Null here. That jacked him up at least. Alright, let's go ahead and ult into Null. See if we can at least get him killed off. There he goes. Alright. We're in a special. I need to try to pull at least Odin's ultimate here. There we go. Alright, now we got to clean up. Alright, we're going in for the cleanup on stage 3. We're going to see if we can get a 2-shot on this stupid team right here. Zero's trying to gaslight me, saying, I just threw random stuff in here. No, he knows what he did. He's not a nice person. APOC, Black Knight, Old Man Logan, Mephisto, Echo. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're going to end up doing... How far is Odin from his special? Because we pulled his ult, so he's good. Let's go ahead and get an exhaust on him. Let's go ahead and basic now into Cap. There he goes. We can't really ability block or stun or anything. Let's go ahead and special into Omega Red. Try to get some damage on him. I don't want to get a stun on Odin. And there's an ult from Omega Red. Yikes. Alright, let's go ahead and special to cleanse. Alright, special from Phoenix. We got an ability to block Mephisto. That's like the worst thing that could happen right there. Let's go ahead and special. That battlefield effect's going to kill Mephisto, isn't it? Alright, ult into Omega Red. Yep, there he goes. Ult with APOC. There he goes. Falcon Punch Phoenix. Alright, killed Phoenix. So now we just have a cleanup with Odin here. We're going to basic. I don't want to speed him up. And where's he at with his abilities? I think I'd rather time out here. Yeah, we're gonna end up timing out. Then we're gonna have to go in for the cleanup on this one. So yeah, they were pretty decent sacks. This would end up being a 3-shot realistically. With the G20 Odin, I have no clue how this would end up playing out. That would hurt so much more. Alright, so we're gonna end up doing New Warriors Deadpool. in here as a cleanup. The Deadpool makes it to where Deathpool can still get extra charges in case I end up losing anybody. Just kind of an insurance policy, which I'm going to need in this attack right here. We're going to be doing about, it says 50% less damage. It's probably going to be negative damage in here. We need to make it to Deathpool's ultimate to get the permakill one-shot in Odin. Let's go ahead and see what this does. All right, so we're going to end up doing that special. We got 3 exhaust on here as well, which is fantastic, but he's still going to blow through me. There's special. Let's go ahead and special here. All right, we got Deadpool. There's offense down. All right, let's go ahead and ult with Venom. All right, we're in a basic. We don't want to ult because that's going to get a stun and speed him up. All right, special here. Whew. How much health you got left there, lady? You have 1 million health left. You almost cost me the CC, which, granted, I already lost this, but still, that was stupid. Okay. All right, we're going back into stage 1. This is the Illuminati Guardian giving the offense up and Thanos endgame basically being that striker to mess us up. We're going to come in here with a Phoenix Force. I'm making Phoenix a striker. That's going to kill her a whole lot sooner. Extra damage if she does survive any of her turns. Sasquatch for a pre-taunt in here. I have Medusa to get rid of the death proofs. Nightcrawler to kind of boost up the Phoenix. Get a little bit of a control out there. And then Omega Red, I have him as a Raider in here. Let's go ahead and see what this does. Yeah, anybody with a 4. I still made Sasquatch a 4 just for some added protection. The positioning, I put Phoenix on the end because Black Panther Tree is going to go into her anyways. All right, so there goes my Medusa. Stun into Nightcrawler is not great. All right, now we got our turn. Let's go ahead and special into Captain Britain. All right, so you're finally hitting into my Phoenix. She says death proofs left. This should, like, destroy Captain Britain. Pretty good damage. The offense down kind of hurt that. Oh, this is going to hurt. All right, so... Oh, get wrecked. Oh my god. Let's do Guardian for offense up over Nightcrawler. I'll still do this. The offense down was unfortunate on her. I think I should have specialed. I just wanted to see if I can get the one shot from the ult into Captain Britain. I'll special next time. Let's see what this one ends up doing. Hey, I'm here for the people, man. All right, let's see how this one ends up going. Special rebounding into Phoenix. Phoenix got ripped off. This is what I wanted to happen last time. And Thanos endgame is no longer there. This is the RNG I wanted. All right, so now we're going to special. And Dark Phoenix is about to get ripped. Did she actually get... So don't do Striker on Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix gets the frickin' Striker ISO. Oh my god. She should not get this. What the crap is that? Okay. Let's go ahead and special offense up to self and all allies. They already have that. Slow wouldn't be bad. Let's do special. Spaghetti code is right. All right, so I need Omega Red Phoenix Force to try and solo these two. That didn't happen. All right, this train wreck where you kind of stop care and just continues to chug through. We're going to end up doing Immortal X-Men into stage 2. They're going to end up stopping the speed from Super Skrull, and they should not get a taunt because of Jean Grey. And they're going to have a lot of extra health, especially that Gladiator, due to the room bonus and Leader and Super Skrull. Let's go in and see if we can do this. I feel like I need to go into the loony bin with One Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest after this one. Are you serious, Zero? Like, are you trying to mess with me right now? Let's go ahead, special into Agatha, get the stun on her. Special into Super Skrull. I feel like you're baiting me, like you know something bad's going to happen in here. Alright, there's the stuff on Super Skrull. He's slow there. Let's go ahead and special into Leader. Let's bring everybody together. I feel like I'm being baited. Something gonna pop off. Alright, let's go ahead and ult. We got 21 charges. There they go. Is something gonna happen? Is like the game gonna crash? Is that what you're gonna do? You're like gonna push a button, the game's gonna crash on me? Let's go ahead and ult here. Throw some bleeds out there. Hey, 2.8 million damage, and that barely scratched him. How many hit points does he have? He still has 15 million HP at 66% health. What the crap? Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought the max was 22 ZKG. I'm gonna kill myself with all these turns. That's what's gonna happen. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Alright, we're going in with Orcus for the cleanup. I have strikers on Lady Deathstrike and Kahori just to try to get through this a whole lot quicker. Let's go in. I was waiting for like the other shooter. Oh my god. Black Panther sure decided to just lay down. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's see how many dropped attacks I had on this one. Zero's still in chat, so we're gonna let him know how many burns he actually has to experiment with my defense. So I have, in stage 1, I have 1, 2 cancels, I have a dropped attack. So this took me 4 hits for stage 1. Stage 2, I got the one shot, 85, 51, 13, 13 for health and turn bonus was hilarious. Stage 3, I got this on the final hit, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 3 dropped attacks, 2 burn attacks, and then the cleanup. So yeah, that's 5 plus 3. So he has 8 dropped attacks to play with against my defense. We definitely lost this one, but this was freaking hilarious as far as how bad this went. I guess I'll just upload this like as is and put in the comments what the score ends up being, because this is freaking hilarious. Zero's gonna have fun. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of the day.